Tianzifang was built in the 1930s as a residential district. Later in that century, artists began to set up studios in Tianzifang due to its cheap rent and convenient location. In 1998, Chen Yifei, a renowned Chinese painter, became the first to set up a studio in Tianzifang. In 2005 and 2006, Tianzifang began to be rezoned, and small international business owners took notice and set up shop. Today, it's a creative district with studios, galleries, and shops, and it retains its original old Shanghai customs.
So this is a street that's just off Nanjing Road. It's lined with stalls serving breakfast items. So what do people in Shanghai eat for breakfast? There's a lot of very good breakfast staples that you're pretty much going to find street vendors. So we're going to wander around a little bit, grab a couple of them, and we'll start with a scallion pancake with a sausage. So let's do that right now. Yeah. Just like a scallion pancake. Yeah, it's a hot sauce, some paste. I think we're going to throw a hot dog into it. So this is a pretty common breakfast staple. Thank you. Okay, here's the scallion pancake with the sausage. I'm gonna take a bite. This is good. That's it. That's it. I like the pancakes. Really tasty. Taste the scallions, nice and crispy on the outside, fluffy and moist on the inside. And this sausage, which is kind of like a hot dog, is also very tasty though. I love that everything we do is on the fly here. You get great food, and it's awesome. Look at that sauce. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to show you how to use the subway system. The metro in Shanghai is highly, highly efficient. Now they still do paper tickets. That's how you do it. When you get to the machine, just press English. Now the key thing is that you want to know your out point, right? So basically, let's just pretend here that we're going to go to line 2 here, right? Line 2. The key is that you want to identify your out point, okay? So let's say we're going to Century Avenue, which is right here. Press that, and it'll tell you that basically it's 3 yuan for that. And then what you do here is just press a number, and you'll get the scan code. Now what you then do is that you can use AliPay to pay for this. So I'll show you how to do that real quick. So if you use AliPay to pay for this, what you do, go to the app, and you'll see in the top of the app a couple of choices. You see scan, you see pay, receive, and transport. What you're gonna do, you're gonna hit the scan button. And what you do, you'll click into the code, and that's how you pay for it. You'll get a paper ticket. The main thing about the paper ticket is that make sure you have it, because when you actually leave the train station, you gotta hit that again. We're not actually gonna do that right now, because actually what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go pay directly at the turnstile with AliPay. Now we're actually going direct to the turnstiles instead of getting a paper ticket. So again, you pull your AliPay, you hit transport. That gives you a code, okay? So what you're gonna do with this code is the following. If you see the flashing light here, put the code there, and you get through. So the main thing to remember is that when you actually exit the subway system, you're gonna have to use the same thing on AliPay to pay for it. But that's basically how you do it. It's really quick. Okay, as I said before, if you're using your device to scan to pay directly into the turnstile, when you exit, you have to scan out. So again, if you look at the bottom there, there's a scan to exit sign. So tap this thing here. And then you're gonna pop it right here where it's flashing. And you exit. To get to Tianzifang, take line number 9, get off at Dupai Golf Station, and make sure you take exit 1, so that'll get you closest to the place. So the subway station's right by the Starbucks, as you can see. Basically, if you swing down this way, here's where we need to go, Tianzifang. The entrance is right over here. Tianzifang was part of the former French concession, and really it's a winding alleys full of artistic shops and also cafes. So this is going to be a very different vibe than Shanghai, but let's take a walk around, look around. All different kinds of hand creams. It's early in the morning, it's 9:30 on a Sunday, so it's a little quiet here, but it's kind of nice. The weather's very, very comfortable right now, so just walking around, checking things out.
Which one you like?
That looks so beautiful. So if you look at the architecture of these places, you can see the historical architecture. Some updates, but a lot of it's still pretty much the way it was back then. Okay, here's the menu. We're gonna order a chicken pot medium, and then we're gonna get a baked catfish with sour cabbage. Okay, this is the chicken pot. There's chicken in there, celery, onions. It's over a flame. Okay. So this chicken's really nice. It's very fresh. It's nicely spiced. It's very good. The sauce of this on this thing is incredibly rich. You can see how concentrated it is. Okay, this is the baked catfish. I think we might have ordered probably too much, but we'll do the best we can. Actually, got some fish roll here, so this is gonna be really tasty. This is the fish roll, so I'm gonna taste it. Wow, that is so tasty. It's so soft. That's delicious. But you know what? This is a huge fish. I think what happens is that they probably asked, do I want to get the bigger one? And I probably said yes, not knowing that. But there's a lot of fish here, but you know what? We're going to enjoy it. It looks amazing. Another giant piece of fish roll. So good. There are all sorts of vegetables here. Onions, carrots, and I'm gonna grab some of this fish here, right here. Okay, I finally got some of the catfish meat, so let's taste it. It's very tasty. It's always ironic to me that catfish is a bottom feeder, but they taste very sweet, and this one is very sweet. Okay, the steam always attracts me. Just a machine. So eventually we're gonna try one of those yogurt drinks. They're really good. The one in the white porcelain thing. Hi, I hope you enjoyed this visit to Tianzifang. It's an incredible area. I love winding down all these alleys, hitting all these little stores and checking out the merchandise. In any event, if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe so you do not miss future videos. Thank you so much.